Before you get mad, just listen for a second. Your weight is not the issue. It's how it affects your self-image that makes it a problem. Hello, Swell Girls. It's me, Kalinu, and welcome to my channel. And if you like this, make sure you give me a thumbs up and a follow. And if you don't, give me a thumbs down and keep it scrolling. I've been seeing a lot of thinspo and ED culture being passed around recently, so I really wanted to make this video. If you feel like your weight is holding you back, that is a big issue that you need to solve. And I just don't mean weight loss. It is a big confidence issue that's going on here that you need to really work on, because it's not healthy to be thinking that something that you are obsessed with day in, day out is affecting your mental health and your mental confidence and your self-image. You're going day by day telling yourself, oh, if I was just this weight, then this will happen. And that's really just not that healthy. And to be honest, I have friends of all different sizes. I have skinny friends, I have larger friends, I have plus size friends, I have mid-sized friends, and some of them that are in the best relationships and have the most confidence are my plus size queens. And they are just so confident in their relationship because this society is just so accustomed to fat phobia and being fat phobic in terms of clothing, in terms of service, that it's really just unacceptable. But the fact that these girls, or in my theory, that these girls have to put up with this day in, day out, they develop such a strong self-confidence and self-concept that they are able to bypass all of that and develop this super admirable confidence level that I always admire. I have one friend, she is in a relationship with a provider, and she makes the cutest content, and she's a fashion girly, and her husband provides for her because he loves to see her be successful. And he is just honestly the sweetest human being ever. I see them all the time, and I just aspire to have a relationship as loving and sweet as them. And she is a larger girl too. Like, I am a larger girl, but I carry my weight pretty well, and I've been trying to lose weight as well, but that's not really the point of the video. But my friend, she's very large, and she doesn't have an issue, you know, finding love. And I know a lot of people get in their head, they're like, oh, if I just am losing weight, then I'll finally be more attractive and yada yada yada. And of course that's true for some cases, because you are getting more eyes on you. But I find that the people who are able to see the character through the body, like having a larger body and loving that larger body and seeing the person of who they are deep down, that is so much stronger of a love and a deeper connection than any of my thin, skinny friends have, and that I aspire to do. And maybe, you know, their husbands are super wealthy, but usually their relationships are kind of unstable. And I'm not trying to bash, you know, skinny people, thin people, and that's gonna, like, your body weight is gonna determine your relationship or anything. But this is for my plus size queens that I just want to put out there that it's possible. My friend, she's also plus size. She's probably was maybe a size 16, 14, but she's shorter, so she carries her weight, you know, like that. But she has, you know, a super rich husband, and he sold this algorithm to this company, and they're super rich, and they live in a Frank Lloyd Wright house, or they used to. And if you know, you know, in the Bay Area, that is like one of the best architects ever. And one of the houses there are just like the pinnacle of mid-century modern. And they have a house like that. They fully remodeled it. Like, that costs a lot of money, if you know what I mean. And they have no kids, so, you know, all the talk about that. And if anything, her partner like really built her up. She wasn't really doing much in her life. She had some stuff going for her, but she was dating like really bad guys who, you know, took her car to go sleep with like other women and stuff. But actually now she's with somebody who builds her up, makes her feel better, makes her feel more confident. She has like a way better, higher paying job now. She's like really into like Hermes and buys all these bags, and like she has like 15 Callie's and Birkins. I don't know. I lost count, but it's amazing to see like larger girls be spoiled girls and be spoiled as well. And it's just so amazing because it doesn't matter your size. Truly, it doesn't. I know it feels like it does. And if this video triggered something in you, then you have two options, okay? Number one, you can let it get to you and you can hold it back from experiences and not go out to try dancing and not, have fun with your friends and feel like the fat friend all the time. Or option two is you get some help, because this is a way larger issue than just losing weight or weight loss and stuff like that. This has everything to do with your self-confidence and your self-concept, okay? Please, if you're watching this video, please go seek help, okay? You need therapy. And I went through this as well because I struggled with this for a really long time. And I wanted to lose weight and I thought weight was holding me back, and I wouldn't post videos and I wouldn't post content online because I felt like my size and this photo, if I was just a little bit thinner, I would look like this, I would be better. And if only I was skinnier, I would take that dance class. If I was skinnier, I would do this and that. And I just kept locking myself down in experiences and holding myself away from things that would truly make me happy and would maybe even lose the weight in the end goal. But the fact that I was so focused on the end goal, I could never reach it. And so therapy, oh my God, has helped me so much to realize that that's like not healthy to be obsessing over your weight. You're probably having other issues that you're not talking about, to be honest. And you need a professional help, because let's say you don't lose the weight and you let the self-confidence then get to you, which means that, you're nitpicking your body. You're like, oh, if I lose the weight, then people will like me. If I lose the weight, then I'll get that promotion. If I lose the weight, X, Y, and Z, right? And I'm not saying like skinny privilege, pretty privilege does not exist. That we're talking about confidence here, right? Self-concept, confidence. And so if you are just thinking about your weight all the time, okay, and you're thinking like, oh, your body, if I just change this, I'll be XYZ, then you're never gonna get the confidence to actually be yourself or to do something that's just you, that's truly you, to go take that dance class, okay? To post that photo just because your outfit looks good, okay? You're missing out on life's experiences when you could have been living this entire time. That is so important. And I feel like I lost so much of my 20s, just like my early 20s, just thinking about my weight. And I was way thinner then, the thinnest that will probably ever be, and the best shape that I'll ever be. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared about my body. Like my arms, they're so fat, my face, whatever. I'm not gonna post that video. I'm not gonna post that photo. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna go dance. I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna hang out with my friends. I'm not gonna go to a birthday party. You're losing out in life. You're losing part of what makes life amazing. And let's say you even do lose the weight, okay? Let's say you're like, okay, now it's something else, right? Now you're like, you lost the weight, but then X, Y, and Z still doesn't happen in your life. You're still not getting the promotion. You're still not getting the guy. People aren't still come up to you. Then what? Then you're going to think, oh, I have to change something else to get attention, right? I need to change something else to feel good about myself. And that's not where confidence comes from. It comes from building from within, investing in yourself. If you've seen my other video, that's a great place to start building confidence and self-concepts. Having hobbies that are outside of, like your typical eating or baking, like having active hobbies outside that make you feel good, that you want to participate in. For me, that's Pilates. For me, that's dancing. What is that for you? Is it tennis? Is it walking? Is it running? There's a lot of TikTok videos of people like running outside with the cameras. So cute. I wish that was me. I tried some of the like treadmill classes. That was fun. I never knew that I would be able to run because I always thought like my boobs are too big or yada yada yada. But having somebody train me on a group class here in New York City that's available, and I feel so much better after being able to do that. I'm like, wow, I could run like 3 miles. I didn't even know that. And I'm so impressed by myself. That's how you build confidence. Not because you are pushing yourself to the edge and you're tracking every calorie and you're running down the treadmill. You don't build confidence by, you know, basically that's self-destructive behavior. You're thinking like, I'm going to destroy myself. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z until I get to this outcome and then my life will be perfect. You're selling yourself short of a dream come true. So if this is you and you think that your weight is holding you back, it's not. It's your self-confidence and your self-confidence. So go to therapy. It has done so much for my self-confidence. I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anyone. I don't feel like I have to look a certain way. I know I got Botox before in previous videos, but now I'm really trying to embrace, you know, what it is. And of course I got Botox, it's for another video, but I got Botox for fun. I knew I wasn't gonna upkeep it, and it was a fun thing to do. I don't regret it at all because I did it once, and I know what I'm getting into when I'm 30. And it was a really fun experience, but what I mean is what I'm talking about is like your self-image. It's not something that if you change, people are gonna like you more. You're gonna get more promotions. It's not unlocking a key to this magical world that people sell you. Okay, it's not. It's really not. Confidence is the key. Self-concept is the key. Because maybe if you get thin enough, then it'll be your nose. If you get thin enough, then it'll be your lips. If you get thin enough, you're hollowing out your cheeks. You want to fill in some of the hollowness underneath your eyes. You know? You're like, oh, I'm thin, but I still have arm flab underneath my arm. That makes me not attractive to anybody, and that's holding me back. No, babe, it's how that specific thing is affecting you. That's not holding you back. What's holding you back is you. You're holding yourself back. And you have to realize that. Bring yourself to therapy, talk about it, talk about why you want to receive validation from other people, why you want to feel like doing something will make you better when you could just be loved how you are, because you are amazing. You are more than your weight. You are loved. I love you for who you are, not because you're a size 2, not because you're a size 12, but because you're you. And it's not because you're achieving X, Y, and Z either at your work or anything like that, but because you are an amazing, kind, sweet human being that deserves love, regardless of your weight. That's it for today. Bye, love. I love you.